Hey guys, this is AuspiciousAussie and welcome back to another episode of this fresh new HSV series. Of course, spoken about it before, was with Schalke, but did get sacked off that Fenebahce game. Took over HSV in the second division, got them promoted as it was fairly late in the season. They were in third. We actually won the second division, but here we are, quite a few months into my first season with HSV, of course, and just getting the most recent fixtures. The last game you guys saw was the 0-0 draw at home to Werder Bremen. We then followed that draw up with a victory against Frankfurt away from home. Cal Hanoglu was the only scorer in that game. Their defenders played pretty well, managed to keep us out for most of the game, of course. The next game was against Ingolstadt. Come up against them a lot. It was at home. We did manage to win 2-0. The Japanese defensive mid Hasegai scored our first in the 56th with Marcus Berg, our leading goal scorer, and pretty much our only striker in the squad, except for Seung-Hyun Min, scoring in the 64th minute for us. We then followed that up with another home game and another home victory at that. Cal Hanoglu scoring again for us in the 76th minute. Quite a goal scoring trend at the moment for him. And of course Maximilian Biester in the 79th minute. Dennis Aogo did get injured in that game and he was out for 3 to 4 weeks. The next game after this Stuttgart game was against Freiburg, and as you can see it was away from home, so we did lose 1-0. And of course, knowing my luck, the goal came on the 90th minute through Jonathan Schmid for Freiburg. And of course the final game of the month of November was against Nuremberg at home. Disappointing loss to lose, especially at home, but as you can see, pretty much justified by their goalkeeper in defence. Pretty much all of their players played well, except for their striker, whereas we played pretty poorly. And we deserve to lose. Sorry guys, we deserve to lose that game. Of course, today in this episode we are versing Leverkusen in the live com today, and Leverkusen they've been underperforming a bit. Let's have a look at the league table now. As you can see, we are currently sitting in 4th place, tied third with Bayern. Of course, we both do have a game in hand, so we could potentially be 6 points behind Freiburg, and then another potentially 9 points behind league leaders, my old team, of course, Schalke. But we do sit just ahead of Dortmund, who have a game in hand over us and 2 games in hand over Freiburg, and they sit 2 points behind us, so they could leapfrog us if they win both their games, but that's pretty confusing. But anyway, I hope you guys got that. So we're doing pretty good this season. I mean, the expectation was probably somewhere between 7th and maybe 12th, 13th from the board, but my expectation for this season was much lower than that actually. It was just 15th and above, really. Wanted to avoid relegation at all costs, and we've pretty much done that already. Through this recent good form we've had, well, it started to dip off in the last 2 games, but hopefully we can turn that around today. We do have a pretty difficult month coming up, or difficult 2 games really. Of course, Leverkusen, Dortmund, Duisburg in the 3rd cup, and then we have the mid-season break, friendly games of course, and then season starts back up. But I will get to today's live com. Alright, well let's get to today's game. Leverkusen, pretty decent opponent. Should cause a bit of stress against us. Diekmeyer's been chased after at the moment, but of course Mjomen he's performed admirably. He's developing fairly well as well. 20 years old, low wages, only on 3.5k a week. That's great. That was a great buy for me. Yeah, we're not going to change anything. Oh, yeah, no, we won't change anything. They're playing a 4-4-2 against us, and I've got the old formation by formation and tactics by Riken. Yeah. Let's do that one. Hopefully we get a win here today. I'd like to not lose 3 in a row. It started to drop down a little bit. We're in second before those 2 losses, before the Freiburg game. So it was pretty decent. I mean, the board what do you call it? Mentality, or the bar anyway. It's pretty high at the moment, and there we go. There's the first goal for Leverkusen. 5 minutes in. Oh no, it's offside. Andre Scholl. Mencian, Rajkovic, Tisvelas. Oh, come on. And that's Adler's ball. Need to get some possession here. Keep the ball for a bit. Oh, come on. Bloody hell. Passing's pretty poor today. Go Berg, go! Shoot, fucking. And it's saved. That was a really good chance. We should be 1-0 up right now. Corner, swung in. Berg, oh. Honoglu, Juracek, 1-0. Juracek with the goal. As you can see, we're not doing a good job of holding the ball today, which is pretty much what this tactic is all about. Holding the ball, looking for a right time to create a move to penetrate the opponent's defense. Keep it up. Make a sub. Well, everyone's doing pretty good though. Might bring Berg off, who's been the weakest in the team at the moment. And Dortmund are 2-1 up over Ingolstadt. Hopefully we can hold on to this 1-0 lead. And Schalke are winning their game as well. Just getting further and further ahead. Corner on the stroke of full time, guys. Clear that. There we go. That should be full time now. Hopefully, there we go. Final whistle. Dortmund have won 3-1 over Ingolstadt. Very good. Whoa! What was with that? It was a bad response. I'll just have a look at the next fixtures for you guys. Whoops, shouldn't have done that. Come on. There we go. Alright, the next fixtures will be, of course, that's a tough game against Dortmund at home. Then we verse Duisburg in the German Cup third round. Of course, mentioned the mid-season break. 4 friendly games. That's in Bayern in a friendly again. But I hope you guys join me back for the next episode and the next live com, which will be against Wolfsburg at home this time. And we'll recap all these fixtures, and hopefully we'll have won most of them, I guess. Yeah, guys, if you've liked the video today, give the video a like rating. Also, favorite the video, add it to your favorites. Pretty simple thing to do, and it will help the series out a bit. And of course, if you haven't already, I don't know why you wouldn't have already done this, guys, but you need to subscribe to stay up to date with all my Football Manager content. Of course, there will be a little subscribe button at the bottom of the video in the YouTube player, where my mouse is right now. I'm circling it right there. Hit that button, guys, and we'll subscribe you to my channel automatically, and then you will be able to keep up to date. I've been Auspicious Aussie, guys, and goodbye.